Language Foundations Vocabulary Flashcards, helping you achieve understanding.
A lamp for providing momentary light to take a photograph. A very short time, as the time it takes the eye to blink or the heart to beat. If I had the chance, I'd do it in a flash. A short news announcement concerning some ongoing news story. A burst of light used to communicate or illuminate. A short, vivid experience. A flash of emotion swept over him. Run or move very quickly or hastily. Tastelessly showy. A flash car. Gleam or glow intermittently. The lights were flashing. A gaudy outward display. Display proudly. Act ostentatiously or pretentiously. A bright patch of color used for decoration or identification. Red flashes adorned the airplane. A momentary brightness. Appear briefly. The headlines flashed on the screen. A sudden brilliant understanding. He had a flash of intuition. A sudden intense burst of radiant energy. Emit a brief burst of light. A shooting star flashed and was gone. Expose or show briefly. He flashed a $100 bill. Make known or cause to appear with great speed. The latest intelligence is flashed to all command posts. Protect by covering with a thin sheet of metal. Flash the roof. A lamp for providing momentary light to take a photograph. A lamp for providing momentary light to take a photograph. A lamp for providing momentary light to take a photograph. A lamp for providing momentary light to take a photograph. A lamp for providing momentary light to take a photograph. A very short time, as the time it takes the eye to blink or the heart to beat. A very short time, as the time it takes the eye to blink or the heart to beat. The rhythmic contraction and expansion of the arteries with each beat of the heart. An animating or vital unifying force. New York is the commercial heartbeat of America. A very short time, as the time it takes the eye to blink or the heart to beat. A particular point in time. Occurring with no delay. Relief was instantaneous. Demanding attention. An instant need. In or of the present month. A very short time, as the time it takes the eye to blink or the heart to beat. A very short time, as the time it takes the eye to blink or the heart to beat. A very short time, as the time it takes the eye to blink or the heart to beat. A very short time, as the time it takes the eye to blink or the heart to beat. Raise with a line. Trice a window shade. Hoist up or in and lash or secure with a small rope. A very short time, as the time it takes the eye to blink or the heart to beat. Shining intermittently with a sparkling light. Twinkling stars. A very short time, as the time it takes the eye to blink or the heart to beat. Keep back by blinking. Gleam or glow intermittently. Briefly shut the eyes. A reflex that closes and opens the eyes rapidly. Closing one eye quickly as a signal. Signal by winking. She winked at him. A short news announcement concerning some ongoing news story. A short news announcement concerning some ongoing news story. A short news announcement concerning some ongoing news story. Erupt or intensify suddenly. Tempers flared at the meeting. A short forward pass to a back who is running toward the sidelines. He threw a flare to the fullback who was tackled for a loss. Burn brightly. Every star seemed to flare with new intensity. A burst of light used to communicate or illuminate. Shine with a sudden light. The night sky flared with the massive bombardment. Become flared and widen, usually at one end. The bell-bottom pants flare out. A shape that spreads outward. The skirt had a wide flare. A sudden eruption of intense high-energy radiation from the sun's surface, associated with sunspots and radio interference. A device that produces a bright light for warning or illumination or identification. Unwanted reflection in an optical system, or the fogging of an image that is caused by such a reflection. A sudden burst of flame. A sudden outburst of emotion. She felt a flare of delight. A sudden recurrence or worsening of symptoms. A colitis flare. Baseball. A fly ball hit a short distance into the outfield. Reddening of the skin spreading outward from a focus of infection or irritation. A short vivid experience. The flashings of pain were a warning. Sheet metal shaped and attached to a roof for strength and weatherproofing. Run or move very quickly or hastily. Move along rapidly and lightly, skim or dart. A sudden quick movement. A small narrow pointed missile that is thrown or shot. A tapered tuck made in dressmaking. Move with sudden speed. His forefinger darted in all directions as he spoke. The longer of the two telegraphic signals used in Morse code. The act of moving with great haste. He made a dash for the door. Run or move very quickly or hastily. She dashed into the yard. Distinctive and stylish elegance. He wooed her with the confident dash of a cavalry officer. A punctuation mark, used between parts of a compound word or between the syllables of a word when the word is divided at the end of a line of text. Break into pieces, as by striking or knocking over. Hurl or thrust violently. He dashed the plate against the wall. Cause to lose courage. Dashed by the refusal. A quick run. Add an enlivening or altering element to. Blue paint dashed with white. A footrace run at top speed. He is preparing for the 100-yard dash. Destroy or break. Dashed ambitions and hopes. Run or move very quickly or hastily. The act of moving along swiftly, as before a gale. Run or move very quickly or hastily. Run before a gale. Make a film or photograph of something. Shoot a movie. force or drive a fluid or gas into by piercing. Move quickly and violently. Hit with a missile from a weapon. Spend frivolously and unwisely. Fire a shot. Record on photographic film. Run or move very quickly or hastily. Kill by firing a missile. Produce buds, branches, or germinate. Give an injection to. A new branch. Cause a sharp and sudden pain in. Emit, as light, flame, or fumes, suddenly and forcefully. Measure the altitude of by using a sextant. Shoot a star. Score. Shoot a basket. Send forth suddenly, intensely, swiftly. Shoot a glance. The act of shooting at targets. They hold a shoot every weekend during the summer. Throw dice, as in a crap game. Throw or propel in a specific direction or towards a specific objective. Shoot craps. Utter fast and forcefully. Variegate by interweaving weft threads of different colors. Shoot cloth. Resembling the sound of a brass instrument. Tastelessly showy. Unrestrained by convention or propriety. Tastelessly showy. Relatively low in price or charging low prices. It would have been cheap at twice the price. Of very poor quality, flimsy. Embarrassingly stingy. Used especially of clothes, marked by conspicuous display. Tastelessly showy. A flashy ring. Tastelessly showy. Garish colors. Used especially of clothes, marked by conspicuous display. Tastelessly showy. A gaudy costume. Britain. A celebratory reunion feast or entertainment held at college. Ornamental objects of no great value. Tastelessly showy.
Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to become a part of our growing YouTube community and to learn English effectively.